Earth is beautiful, and probably the only living planet that we know of. Or is it? Well, how many times on the news have you read about a planet that might be survivable? Our guess is plenty. We are discovering so many new planets, and some of these might not just have some other life forms, but are enough to make us scratch our heads and make us want to learn more about them. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we will be talking about some planets that will make us question what we know or what we think we know. 10 HD 209458b. An extrasolar or exoplanet is defined as a planet that orbits a star and is part of a solar system other than our own. This one, which we know as Osiris, is, as you might have rightly understood by now, an exoplanet located in the Pegasus system. So what makes this planet so special? Well, it is existing just to waste away with time. That's right. Osiris is so close to its star that hydrogen is literally evaporating the planet. Gases are believed to be trailing thousands of miles behind it. And if that wasn't enough, a burning temperature of 800 Fahrenheit is just making the process much easier and quicker. 9. J 1407b. Perhaps one of the most beautiful planets in our solar system is Saturn. After all, look at its glorious rings. That's an extremely unique thing for a planet to have. Well, J 1407b is Saturn's twin, more specifically a bigger brother. It has these beautiful rings as well. The only difference is that they are more in number and much more vast. This super Saturn has over 30 rings, and they are 640 times as vast with a radius of approximately 55 million miles. Just to give you an idea about how huge they are, if the planet was in Saturn's place, we would have been able to see those rings even without a telescope. 8. Gliese 581c. So if Saturn has a twin, why shouldn't Earth have one? Well, of course it does. This super-Earth is an exoplanet that was the first one to be discovered in the habitable zone of its system. This basically means that Gliese 581c might have stores of liquid water, and if we raise our expectations a bit higher, possible signs of life. But all that depends on a multitude of factors: the atmosphere of the planet, its orbit and energy output. It is known to orbit a red dwarf star, which is prone to unleash violent solar flares. That means the likelihood of the planet being habitable is remote. Another reason why it dims our hopes is the fact that Gliese seems to be tidally locked, which means one part of the planet is scorching hot while the other is freezing cold. Not really a place where you would want to build a bungalow. 7. PSR B162026b. Yes, we know the names are getting complicated, but as we said right in the beginning of the video, the number of planets being discovered is increasing at a rapid pace, and there is a concrete system of naming them accordingly. This one is named after the oldest person mentioned in the Bible, Methuselah, and it seems to be quite apt because PSR B162026b is one of the oldest known exoplanets in the universe at roughly 12.7 billion years old, which is only a billion years after the Big Bang was presumed to have happened. Found in the center of a global cluster of stars, this planet baffles scientists. Why, you ask? Well, scientists really didn't expect that elements in the universe would have the ability to form an entire planet so early in the timeline, and yet there it is. As of now, we are still trying to understand how this might have happened. 6. TRES-2b or Kepler-1b. Chances are quite high that you have heard about this planet, at least once that is, if you are actually into this field of science. Found in the Draco constellation, this is the darkest planet in the known universe, which happens because it reflects just 1% of light, sometimes even less. This exoplanet is a gas giant and is classified as hot Jupiter. Scientists aren't exactly sure as to why it is at the extreme side of darkness, although one good reason could be the absence of reflective clouds. But not only is this planet extraordinarily dark, it is scorching hot as well, adding a faint red glow to its ominous and eerie appearance. 5. HD 106906b. If you have watched Doctor Who, you will find almost little or no difference between HD 106906b and the home world of the Time Lords, the planet Gallifrey. In fact, the resemblance is so on point that an actual petition was signed by thousands to change the official name of this planet to Gallifrey. Of course, that hasn't worked out yet, but sci-fi fans, keep your fingers crossed. Who knows, someone might actually grant your wishes. But putting that aside, by all accounts, this planet shouldn't even really exist. It orbits its star at a distance of over 60 billion miles away, which is about 650 times the distance between the Earth and the Sun. Scientists are definitely stumped as to how this is even possible. 4. Karat SB. Even if we come up with advanced technology to actually visit these planets somewhere in the future, we suggest that you leave this planet out of your itinerary, unless you want to see how hell painted throughout literature actually looks like. That's right, this planet is even dubbed the Hell Planet, thanks to its parent star looming so close that it covers over half its skies. The entire planet has vaporized gases except for its rocky core left alone. Just like the Gliese 581c that we talked about a little while ago, this planet is also believed to be tidally locked to its extremes. One side of the planet reaches temperatures as high as 4,700 Fahrenheit that would perhaps melt your bones, while the other side looms at temperatures hundreds of degrees below zero. 3. Gliese 436b. Located near the Leo constellation, this is a weird ice planet which has got, hold on to your horses, burning ice. Take a rough guess about the temperature of this planet. If your guessing game is wild and reaches somewhere around 800 Fahrenheit, you hit the jackpot. Yes, you heard that right. It is freezing cold, and yet the temperature is bafflingly hot. The entire surface is covered in ice and probably helium and hydrogen. But the twist comes here. In spite of being extremely icy, this planet is constantly on fire. Astronomers predict that due to the nature of the hot ice, it is able to remain solid due to the planet's high gravity, which allows the ice to stay in its solid state. Still, imagining burning ice is a tough thing to wrap your head around. 2. Kepler 438b. When this planet was discovered in 2015, it generated quite a lot of excitement as scientists dubbed it as Second Earth. Unfortunately, that absolutely does not mean that we can pack up and leave. For one, it is quite far, at a distance of 470 light years away, which would take us 2 million years to reach there with the fastest spacecraft we have got at the moment, let alone knowing what to expect when we possibly land. So yes, that's not going to happen anytime soon, despite it having a very high Earth similarity index. For the moment, let us just settle for Mars. 155 Cancri E. If you can whip up a suit that can make it possible to survive a temperature of 3,100 Fahrenheit, hop on a spacecraft and visit this planet. The reason for taking such a huge risk is, well, because the surface is made of solid diamond. It is believed that the planet is composed of mostly carbon, and due to the pressure and heat from its parent star in the planet's interior, its mass has compressed into diamond. So how much diamond has Cancri got exactly? Well, it's roughly twice the size of Earth, and if we put a price tag on it, this planet is worth $26.99 million. Sign us up when they manage to make traveling to this one possible. Well, that was all for the list of top 10 intriguing planets we got for you. If you loved this video, make sure to hit on that like button and subscribe to our channel. You wouldn't want to miss out on more videos we will be bringing up soon, do you?